I'm on a pan of turkey tail that I got with JCP 342 back in the springtime. I'm going to be using Reinhardt bird and fish preservative, and I got some other stuff from Taxidermy guys. But anyway, this is what we're using around here. This is 5 pounds of bird and fish preservative. Works real good on bird tails. You know, when it's dry, it's rock hard. This is high tanning cream. We're not going to use that today, but I will use that pretty soon. I just don't have enough time to fool with it today. It was in the box, so I thought I'd show it to you. But anyway, my turkey tail is thawing out right now, so as soon as it gets thawed out, we'll start this video. Talk to you on that. Alright, while we're waiting on that turkey tail and that pheasant tail to thaw out, we'll go ahead and start on this turkey beer. So you know how we get ready for putting the preservative on it. And anyway, so y'all watch this and get this started. Anyway, you want to cut all this extra meat off of here. We don't want a whole lot of meat. Just pretty much what's holding the tail down. Holding the beer together is all we really want. Anyway, that's what you want the beard to look like, you know, about that much skin left on it, just enough to hold the hairs together. You don't want a whole lot of extra fat or anything like that, or it's going to turn into grease over time. You don't want that. And you just take the bird and fish preservative, open this bag. Eventually I'll end up putting this stuff in a coffee can or something. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. You can't tell I'm sick, so I sound a little fucked up. Anyway, we'll take this. We'll dip it down in here. Make sure. Now right in here, in this is there's a bone right here. You can see the end of it right there. Little V bone that goes just like that. It's the tailbone of the bird. We gotta get out and get up behind all that with our knife, because we don't want any of that, because there's a lot of meat on there. We're trying to get rid of all the meat. So we'll just work our way into here, cutting. I'll use our scissors, see if we can get in there behind it. Anyway, there's the bone. There's the end of it right there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'll cut it. I'm going to cut in behind it and cut all that out. But we don't want to cut into our quill feathers. Okay, see? Start to get in behind that bone there. Yeah. We zoom in so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, I got that little gap going right there. There's the bone. There's the quills on the end of the feathers there. Get right up in the middle of those. Alright. We're just going to cut. Oh, you go. Nice, that's really good. We'll have to leave it over. We'll start to get it behind it. Okay. That goes. The water right there. I'll let that go. I'll leave it over. Alright, let me clean this up a little bit. I'm going to kind of clean one half, show you what it looks like, needs to look like, and then I'll come back. Alright guys, yeah, I cleaned that one side right here, all the way down to the quills. You can see the quills right there. There's fat in between those quills. You want to try to get as much of that fat out there as you can. You see this skin right here? You don't want to cut into that skin around the feathers right here, or you won't have nothing to hold them out together. That's what's going to hold it together. And we're going to work on getting this fat out of here. See, that fat's what I'm talking about right there. Just take your knife, scrape it right out of there. Just a little time consuming, but don't take long. But you want to get that fat out of there because that fat will turn to grease over time. And your feathers will be real oily. You don't want that. Anyway, just keep working on that fat. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side up over here. And then I'll show you what it needs to look like before you go to the other side. Alright guys, that's what you want. See, all them quills, everything's cleaned out pretty good. Just the skin holding it together. Alright, now we're going to flip over to the other side and do the other side. And we want it to look pretty much like that right there. But I always start with the back side first, and then I flip over and go to the front. But I don't know if it really makes a difference. That's just the way I always done it. So we're going to flip over to the other side and see what we got to do now. Alright. Now, you see all these hackles? You don't want to lose all of them. I mean, some of these I'm not going to be able to use because there are too many there. But we'll probably cut it off about somewhere in here. Right here with the grease. You see that little grease gland? Right there? Oh, hang on. Zoom out. Alright. See this little grease gland right here? Right there? Anything behind that goes with the turkey. Feathers, on the tail feathers, anything in front of it stays with the turkey. So we're going to cut right here. Get rid of all these other feathers right here. We don't need these. But you do want to keep some hackles. That way you got a little three-dimensional look to your turkey feathers. But all these, they're not much good for anything. Just too much feather. And that's going to leave you with that right there. You got plenty of hackle. Once these dry, it's going to look pretty good. But anyway, let me trim off this meat. I'll show you what we want it to look like. I'm going to get back with you in just a second. I just don't have enough time to do step by step on these videos without making 2 or 3 videos. So that never seems to work out very good. So we're just going to do it a little bit at a time. Everything cleaned up. Nice and neat. Now we're going to blow dry the feathers and get them fluffed back up. Alright guys, now we're going to take and blow dry these feathers, fluff them back up, make them look good. So I'm going to turn the volume off on this part. You're not going to let this blow dry run forever.